Okay, y'all, we're in this front room. We're putting this piece in. We gotta get a little more insulation in there, and we'll get that piece set up in there. He's over here cutting it now. And y'all thought we was kidding about the insulation. There it is. He's putting it in there, tearing out the old, putting the new in. 2 pieces. One for this side, one for that side. Getting it all installed there. You gotta cut it out around the, you can probably just rip it, push it behind it. The power. So. There it is. It's in there. Now you're gonna put the top on there and be done with it. Slap it, mark it, finished. I gotta help him get this trim out from behind it here. The problem spots are gonna be all these little spots that people kick holes in, you know, and punched, and like that big hole there. That's gonna be the problem. The big sheets ain't no problem. These small holes that everybody thought they needed to punch in the walls. That's gonna be the problem. There's more over there, more over there. You know, sometimes you just look at it and go, I ought to replace it all, but it don't work out that way. You can't get it all like that. You got to play with it. I mean, you can replace it all, but you don't, just because it's not efficient to do that. You're gonna put him a couple screws in there and he'll be ready to go. I'll mark his studs first. There we go. That one's installed. We'll come back when he gets ready to get that one. Hey, y'all, working on that piece now. Bad spot. Had a hole kicked in it. Cutting it out. 2 before, 2 before. Cutting it, trimming it, getting it done. We're gonna put it right back to where it was. And then we got one more piece right there we're gonna cut out. And that's gonna be it. We'll be done with it. one piece down. No necesita.
No.
We're putting a huevo.
Okay.
He's gonna put that cover back on there, but we're gonna put new electrical outlets and new covers on it, so it'll be fine. Seven-foot ceilings. So he's working with that. See, he scored that bottom all the way. We'll break it off first, and then he can cut it down. And then he can break his side off that he needs. And then just plop it. Got a little bit of cleanup work, and then he'll be ready to put it in over there. Maybe necesito un poquito aquí, güey. No, maybe not.
No, maybe it's one.
That's one. You got it? You got that piece in? And we got one hole there, one hole there, one hole there, one hole there. One hole there, one hole there. So we're gonna get this fixed. It's good to look behind the door, see how many holes are back there. But we'll, one hole here too, and one hole here. This whole piece is busted. That's that piece in. Nito.
Yeah.
Nito, we're finished with them two pieces. Now we got to figure out what we're gonna do with the rest of it. What we have decided to do is cut out a 3-foot section there. We cut out 3 foot, that's going to put us right at, we'll be able to do it with the window cutout. So we're going to fix that one with the window cutout. This one here, we're going to cut 3 foot right out of the center of it. Basically, we got a hole here. We got a hole there, a big hole there. Comes all the way up. That somebody's kicked it. And we got a hole down there. So I got a hole here, hole here, hole here. We're gonna try to cut 3 foot right out of the center of it and fix it. So we're just gonna have to roll with it here. So we got 3 foot piece there and 3 foot piece there. I don't know what we're gonna do there yet. We ain't decided. That's gonna be something different. We're just gonna keep stacking the trash up here, and we'll get it. So that's what we're working on. We're gonna cut that out and see what we can actually get done with it. That's what I was worried. See how it broke there in half. So we were kind of worried that that was gonna happen to us. So I'm trying to be easy with it and get it off there. That one. See, they got big old 4x4s in here as posts. You see that? It's not even that's not even a 2x, or I got giant fingers one or the other. So that's what we're dealing with. We got to get it, we got to get it patched. See if we can figure out how to fix it too. But basically, we're gonna do the same thing over here. He's cutting. He's gonna cut on it and see if we can't fix it. So that's what we're gonna do. Right across the center of it. So that one's gonna be down a little farther because we can't. It's got that big break underneath it. So we're just gonna patch it back in and do the best we can at it. No, you don't need insulation in these walls. The reason these walls are not insulated because they're interior walls. You don't need insulation in interior walls. The only good insulation will do in interior walls like this is sound deadening. So there's no need for sound deadening unless somebody's trying to sleep in here and somebody's trying to party in there. And I don't rent party houses, so we ain't put no insulation in the walls. And it would be hard to put insulation in a 3-inch wall. So that might be why they didn't put no insulation, and that might be why they're using 1x3s. That one there is actually a 2x3. You can see my finger versus it. That's my thumb. My thumb over here takes the whole thing and then some. So that's a 2x, and that's a 1x. It's so bad that they had to add another one to it. make it work. So they do have a staple there though, so that's good. Well, basically we'll have to cut some 2x4s. We'll stand 2x4s up on their side to go in there is what we'll have to do. See the center ones there, they got a 1x. Outsides they got a 2x. Wherever they meet, they're 2x4, and then centers they're 1x4. Or 1x3 versus a 2x3. I wish I had some 1x3s right now and make my life a lot easier, but we'll use 2x. We'll make it work. So we'll get it done here. We'll come back. We got to pull all these staples. They don't use nails, they use staples, and then they don't even finish them because they leave. Let me see where I'm at. They leave them little holes there, so they put them right in the middle. They countersink them. You can see them down there. They just countersink them in, and you never even know it. So you never even realize it. So there we go. That's what they do. That's what we ain't gonna do. But we'll show you what we do here shortly. He always put the 2x4s in there sideways because the wall ain't thick enough to put them in the other way. So we're gonna put them in there and screw them through that one, screw them in. Two in there. But he's only gonna get one in the upper side. The other side. Maybe solamente uno en arriba. But guáchale, it's muy chiquito fucking modera.
Yeah. Me uno de.
He's trying to put basically a 2x4 into a 1x4. It's gonna be hard to do without tearing stuff up, but it don't really matter. Okay, y'all, we've got line there and a line there blocking. line there and the line up there are blocking. So he's gonna, he's in there cutting pieces to go in it. That'll fix them 2 spots. And then we got 2 spots on this wall over here. I think we'll just patch those in too. Be done with it. So, trying to keep it to a minimum here. That drywall's costing us like $20 a sheet. And I hate to replace that whole sheet if not needed. So basically, that piece is coming out of the window. This piece here is coming out of just the bottom of the sheet. So we'll see how it goes here. Probably had to buy a couple more sheets, but we'll see. There's one. I think he forgot it. I think he forgot. Sit here and watch him. Don't know it ain't that far over in the sheet. Huh? Maybe the yin yang across the top. What's a lot of? The last piece of this room is going in. He's trimming it out. There's the last piece in this room. So now we're going to clean up all this trash laying around everywhere. Clean the edges off, get everything out of this room, get it ready, sand it down, put some faculty in, and then we're going to paint it. We're going to paint this whole room. So should be good here shortly. We'll let y'all see that and come back to it. Okay, y'all. This one's getting a little long. We're going to cut it right here, and we'll catch you on the next one.